Okay, Ian, this is what we call the wrap-up, where we see if we were completely off or if we actually knew what we were talking about. So, the team event took place last night. First off, give me your thoughts.
It was breathtaking. It was top sport. This innovative formula that the Major League has designed is just compelling beyond words. And I see an amazing global future for major show jumping.
So, your daughter Amy happened to be on the winning team, which I'm sure you're happy about. Let's go over some of our predictions versus how it turned out.
All right.
Now, I know Eye Candy we had in the top 4.
Yep.
Lucky Charms we also had in the top 4.
Mm-hmm.
Now, one of those dark horses, I know we had 2 dark horses, Blazing Sevens
Yep.
and Automy.
Yep.
Now, Blazing Sevens did not make the cut. You were correct on that prediction. Tell me what you thought about Automy.
They surprised, they excelled, and it was great to see them come forward like that.
Yeah, I know they put up 3 clear rounds in round 1. They ended up 4th, so you still weren't far off. They didn't medal,
Right.
but they sure came through. Now, one of the surprises, I would say, had to be the Roadrunners. You know, we had McLean, we had Adrian, we had Caitlin. Caitlin jumped clear,
Yeah.
but what happened?
I don't know, and that is the beauty of our sport. It is not It's predictable, but it's really not predictable. Anything can happen on a given day because you are dealing with the horse, and you never know what magic is going to come from these wonderful animals on a given day.
You know, I saw an interview with McLean, and he was trying to say that he likes being the underdog, implying that he was the underdog in the team class. And I know our friend Carly Sparks kind of laughed at him like, no one's calling you the underdog. so that was definitely surprising. What are we thinking about Eye Candy? I mean, Eye Candy is now gold, silver over 3 legs.
Yeah, they have what we call synergy in the sport. They make each other better, and their team spirit is beyond words. The owner of Eye Candy is a fantastic lady, and she gives them so much support and confidence, and it's just a winning formula all the way.
You know, it kind of makes me think about riding for Canada. I know Eye Candy has 2 Canadians, and I know over the years riding for Canada, we don't always have the best horses. We're not always the most talented, but the synergy of the Canadian team, and you really see this transfer into the Eye Candy team, is just amazing.
And if you go back through the history of our Canadian show jumping team, we have been way more successful than we deserve to be or anyone would have expected us to be. And it comes from our spirit, our belief, our synergy. And that's what you see in that Eye Candy team.
So we've had a lot of people talk about the format, and you know, I've had so many people over the last couple days come to me and say, you know what, I've never really been a fan of show jumping, but that format I loved. Just touch on the format and what you really think of the format.
Well, the idea of bringing it back to a clean slate in each of the 3 rounds is brilliant, because you think of any other sport, you run the 100 meters. It doesn't matter how many heats you do and what you do in those heats, as long as you keep coming forward. The final heat is sudden death, one way or the other, and that's what this is. It's sudden death every round, and it just makes it breathtaking. It's easy to follow. I mean, the first round got a little long for me, I got to tell you. Second round came, I was on the edge of my seat, and the final jump off came, and I was crazed. And if you can light me up after all these years, you're doing pretty good.
All right, well, Ian, thanks for being here, and we'll look forward to talking to you next week about Stage 4.
All right, and I look forward to it. Thank you very much, Keean.
Thanks, Ian.